Mike Essa.
Michael Essa.
What is happening, guys?
Formula Drift champion Mike Essa is back from Mexico.
What's up? How you
How
doing?
was Mexico? Hey, how was you?
Oh,
Thank you. I want to hear all about your trip.
Mexico was rad.
Fish.
Yeah, caught some fish. Got the girls were on the boat with us, and they were reeling in some mahi mahi.
Dude, that photo you sent me, I just got to show these guys because I was like, holy. So, did Arya catch that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. It was pretty rad. We got 8 Dorado total.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this fish. That thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. It's half the size of Arya.
It tastes good?
Oh yeah. It was delicious.
Speaking of Mexico, this guy's gonna get married in Mexico next year.
Cabo.
That's a nice place.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for a few days last year.
Yeah.
Actually, have really good rates right now.
Yeah.
Save you some money. Right?
We're doing open bar.
Open bar.
And
Well,
actually,
that's not
top
going to
shelf.
save you money.
Yeah, no, it's actually a cap rate.
Yeah.
It's half the price of doing it in Palm Springs.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice.
that'll work out. Hey, so I went to Florida. Car scene's pretty lit.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have to go out there and have a little bit of fun. Speaking of fun, you went to the last race of Formula Drift.
Yeah, I did.
How'd
Actually,
that
yeah.
go?
Dave came out too. Yeah, we hung out for a bit.
Nice.
Yeah, the race was cool.
Yeah.
It was a different perspective. You're not competing and just watching.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, it would be, yeah.
Very, very different. But
Nice. Any
Yeah.
you get into any shenanigans out there or what?
no, it was me, my wife, the girls, and
You
we were
guys
just
all
like,
went,
yeah, because the girls loved it. Like Ari's been a part of it since she was
Yeah.
born, like coming
Her
all
whole
the
life.
events. Yep. So
That's
they
crazy.
just wanted to go and see all their friends and hang out and be back at an event.
Nice.
Yeah.
You went to, what was it, some dinner or something?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you said let me tell you about the dinner. You won't believe this. So now I'm curious. You said that in the text.
Yeah. So they invite me.
They give you another trophy or put you in the Hall of Fame?
Well,
or what?
that's what I thought, right? So it's the 20th anniversary of Formula Drift.
Oh, really?
And so 20th season anniversary. They've brought all the champions out before,
Yeah.
and basically brought everybody up on stage, congratulated like previous champions and the most current champion. So I'm like, oh, cool, all right, we'll go out, hang out, see some people. We get there, we're all sitting down at the table. Ryan Sage gets on stage and starts going through all the champions. He's basically he's the president of Formula Drift now. He's the co-founder and currently running the whole series.
Okay.
So he gets up on stage and goes through, starting from the beginning, like 2004, Sam Hubinette wins, and Reese Millen, and blah, blah, blah. And he gets, hypes everybody up. And then he gets to 2013, and he basically goes, actually, he said this, exactly. He's like, well, in 2013, we had an unfortunate situation, and because of what unfolded, Michael Essa was champion.
What?
Yes.
You fucking kidding me?
Dude, I was so heated. I almost went on stage and slapped him.
And
Ashley
you're
was
there with
literally
you're there with your wife.
with my wife. We're sitting down at a table with other teams. Ashley was holding me down. Everyone is looking over at me because they're like, I cannot believe that he just said that. And then we got up and we left. We just walked out.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And then the text after, people were like, dude, what was that about? What's going on?
And he's like the head honcho at FD. He sets the leadership tone for the whole thing.
That's so
Yep.
disrespectful.
Completely,
That's dirty.
So
completely disrespectful.
I have to ask, what okay, so what would that be kind of about? Why would he say that?
So in 2013, we go into Irwindale. I've already won 2 events. I've already podiumed twice, top qualifiers. I'm leading the points. We go in, I qualify first at Irwindale and get another 10 or 12 or 15 points or whatever it was that year to even, extend my lead in the championship. And then in the top 32 round, I lead. We're first up, and it's a guy I know, Luke, and he is driving a Corolla with 300 horsepower. I'm in my BMW with 750, 800 horsepower at the wheels. We leave the line. I'm 5-6 cars ahead of him. Killer lead lap. He crashes on the bank. He's just trying to keep up. He couldn't keep up. He crashes on the bank. He breaks his transmission, stops drifting, hobbles his car back to the pits, and I finish my lap, and basically my valve dropped. So I dropped the valve in the engine. So it was still running full throttle, but I came in and the car basically died. But he doesn't know that. So the thing is, I'm up there, I'm up at the line, his car is broken. He's like, I'm done, I'm not running anymore. So they basically said that I paid him off to crash, and that yeah. So I qualified first. I'm already leading the championship. Like,
Dude.
he crashes into the bank. His transmission is broken, and they're like, so there are guys over there yelling at him from other teams to get to the line, get to the line. He doesn't know what's going on with my car because I'm stopped waiting. I'm just, like, let's see if he's gonna get back in line. I don't know. So he doesn't get in line. So basically, I get the points to move on to top 16. My car is broken, so I can't compete any farther. So I have to sit on the sidelines and watch. And Chris Forsberg was in second place. So he has the chance to still win. So he has to go out and get on the podium to win the championship. Well, he doesn't. He gets knocked out, and I have more points at the end of the series, and I win. And they're basically trying to say that I cheated, and so my championship is illegitimate.
They
But
downplayed you
they-
winning
they
based on
downplayed.
points because you didn't compete for the rest of that one race.
Yes. So this weekend, Chelsea Denofa comes in leading the championship. He has a mechanical issue with his car in top 32. He doesn't even make it past top 32. He gets knocked out. He still wins the championship. There's nothing about anything. He is
scenario.
the winner.
It's a points-based
Same-
championship, just like F1.
Yep. So all these rounds that I did well at, won, and got seconds, and all this stuff was like it didn't matter to them, right? So all they want to talk about is something that they could find. But so there was another person who won 2 years in a row after me that was found to be cheating.
What?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes. And you know what they did? Nothing. They swept it under the rug. Nobody talks about it.
Is he banned from FD now?
Oh no, he's still there. Still. Yep. So all they did was take away. Yeah, they took away his qualifying points for the next season. They're like, okay, well, this season you're not going to get any qualifying points, which is 2 championships in a row after that.
Wow.
Nothing. And there are other guys who have cheated before too that had big sponsors. They found it, hush hush. They take away a few points here and there, but it doesn't affect their championship. But I'm the only person, the only privateer to ever win in FD. Everyone else is like a factory-backed team.
I'd be
So
pissed, dude, if
I'd be
someone pissed. You worked so hard. I mean, you did what? FD was what? 14 years?
14 seasons.
14 seasons.
And I've done so much for FD also. Going out to do demos for them, going out and doing all this other stuff, helping other drivers, like running through the pits, trying to make sure everything, like everyone is up to spec. Anybody needs help, like all this stuff, and that's how they treat me.
Damn.
So I'm glad that I'm out of FD.
Yeah. Well, you still got the trophy, so fuck them.
I won.
FD champion.
I
The
won.
only one that matters.
Exactly. So,
Whatever.
whatever.
Leave it
Exactly.
hanging
Sorry.
It was a small stepping stone for the greater things which we're doing now.
You know, I didn't even, like, my goal was never to be in FD in the first place. Like, I did drifting for fun, and I was good, and I got my license, and I'm like, oh, I'll go out and, have some fun, skid around some cars. And then had fun, won a championship, had some more fun, traveled around, met a lot of good people.
That's cool.
Met a lot of bad people, too. But, that's the world, so.
Well, speaking of the cheating dickhead, someone on his team thought it would be fun to rev my SVJ one time at FD. So,
Yeah.
bunch of dickheads.
Yeah.
Want to eat? Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hang out? Okay, let's eat.
By the way, Damon was in Florida, has some really cool footage we're going to show you now, behind the scenes of epic car shopping. So I'll show you guys that content right now.
Ryan and I are car shopping in Florida, and he's brought me to this very special dealership that he's now started to work with, and it's called H. Gregg. And he said, I'm going to be absolutely blown away by what we see in this showroom. They have all the latest and greatest, and he said it's pretty cool because when you roll up, there's a subtle flex of a row of G-Wagons, and he wasn't joking. G-Wagons here, and then this is unfortunately in the way, but I'll show you in a sec. That's all Range Rovers. So we're gonna go inside and have a little peek, because I've been on a tear with buying cars. I bought, as you know, the Carbon Senna, and I bought Dave a McLaren. And you know what? I'm in the mood to buy some more stuff. So here we are. H. Gregg Lux exclusive motor cars. And Ryan's rolling in his new V10 Audi R8, which, by the way, love this platform. We always bust Skinny's balls for not having a supercharger, but I mean, it's such a great platform, such a great, comfortable car to drive in. And you throw a supercharger on it and it becomes a whole new animal. Look at this. Like, anybody need a G-Wagon? This is cool. The matte ones are cool. This one right here, matte. And then look at the Range Rovers. So many Range Rovers. Range Rover row. All right, let's go inside and look at some crazy exclusive supercars. I saw a couple of cars in here that Dave and I are actually genuinely really interested in picking up for the channel. It's a brand and a product we've never had, which is rare, and it's still, thankfully, under $1 million for now. I think it'll go up over $1 million one day and be a crazy, crazy collector car. Here we go. This is Max, right?
Yeah, Max.
All right, good to meet you
Nice to meet
officially
you as well. Yeah.
on camera here.
Welcome.
Wow, look at this. Got a couple of the Black Series, Technica. Wow, that's cool. You got a Technica. This is brand new.
Yeah.
I see SF90s. There were a couple of cars at the very end actually I wanted to check out.
For sure.
Nah, it's, well, you can if you want. The music in the background we try to avoid, as you guys know, YouTube life. So, in the meantime, you wanted to know what was the car, make, model that could be possibly going to the channel that we haven't done. Well, what about a Ford GT? 2005 range, right? Manual, supercharged, remove the supercharger, twin turbo this biatch, and it's an absolute monster. I love these cars. I think they're just the coolest thing ever. I think that they haven't gotten the recognition that they deserve yet. The looks on them, they're super sleek. So if we got one of these, a fun DD livery, twin turbos, wheels, kit. In fact, there is an Instagram account called, I think, Carbon GT1, and it is the nastiest wide body carbon Ford GTs on planet Earth. They're absolute sex on wheels. Check them out. So what do you guys think? Ford GT come to the channel? Be pretty cool. Now, I know August has one just like this. The downside is, it is like delivery spec. It has all the stickers still on it. That's for a collector. I need one with miles on it because I'm gonna drive it. So, this would be a cool car. They have two of them here at H. Gregg. So if you're looking for the collector one, the red one is like, how many miles you said?
Less than 100 for sure.
Less than 100 miles. So hit them up if you need one of those. They have another really cool car here. Now, look, I'm not a huge 911 fan, as you guys know, but this is pretty badass. So what is this?
This is a Dakar.
It's
so this is
the new Dakar?
Yep, this is the new Dakar. So
I've
this
never
is like
seen
the
it.
off-road Porsche, off-road wheels and tires. It's got launch control set up for off-road. It's like Rally 911.
This is the competitor to the Storado.
Correct.
That's pretty neat. So this came out with this. And it comes with this livery from Porsche?
This is a livery that's spec'd from Porsche. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Number, logos, all these graphics.
The tires are freaking gnarly. Like these, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these are Pirelli. You see, I think the tires they ended up putting on the Storado are Dunlops or something, aren't they?
I haven't seen one in person. So I haven't had the opportunity.
Anyhow, they have like an off-road style tire. Look at how knobby that tire is. Like full on off-road. That's crazy. How much are these?
So these are doing over sticker. This one we're asking just under 500 for.
Just under 500. Oh my God. This is crazy. Look at the wing. This is really, really, really cool. Oh, that's cool. I gotta check this thing out. This thing has so many details. Let me flip the camera. So this, as Max is saying, is an actual livery from Porsche factory with like the Bilstein. You have the 19 number. I'm not sure what that represents. I can ask. The two-tone color stripe. The Weissach Dakar Rally with the shell and everything on the front. This is very cool. Shell logo on the front bumper. But this is really cool. I noticed these. That is not your normal
You know how many times
tow hook.
we hit my leg with this thing?
I hit my leg on a tow hook this morning, my ankle. Except for it was on a one-of-one Lamborghini Diablo out of the Lamborghini Museum.
Because I hit the car so many times that should have a little Carfax.
These are so cool. Oh, it's PDK, which makes sense. It's not manual. Really simple, clean interior. You can see the badging there. But this is cool too. They have it on the back. I noticed the back one. That is heavy duty. I've never seen a tow hook in that shape.
We've had, we've had 4 or 5 of them in the shop now.
4 or 5 what?
Over the cars in Orange County.
Oh, you have 4 or 5 of these?
At the shop in Orange County.
That doesn't surprise me, you know, see?
Yeah, listen, these are cool.
That's such a unique tow hook. I've never seen one like that.
It's crazy.
Like that must be like off-road specific. Oh, thanks.
You want to start it up?
Oh, let's do it. Let's see what it sounds like. Does it have a crazy exhaust or anything?
Sounds pretty good.
All right, here we go. We don't even need to put the key in because now what Porsche does is this is basically a fob, and they just leave their own version of a key in here the whole time. Let's go off-roading. The best thing about these is if I ever get a 911 like this, I'm gonna take this bottle out and I'm gonna, here, I'll talk like this. I'm gonna take the fire extinguisher out and I wanna buy a 911 just for this. Take the fire extinguisher out, redo the black cap green and make it look like a Sriracha bottle.
That would be ridiculous.
It's the perfect shape.
It is. I'm in support.
Sriracha bottle fire suppressant, right?
I support it.
The complete opposite of the heat that the Sriracha is. It'll put the heat out.
Advertise for the Vincent.
So they're all numbered. This is crazy. Like, look how tight that is. I would have so much mud built up in here so quickly. This is cool. The little over fender piece. Very, very cool. Let's see what else they got in here. Let's go have a look at some of this stuff. SF90s. Do you go Spider or do you go Coupe? Spider? I like the Coupe. I like the spec of this one. Got the carbon wheels and we have a two-tone interior. So the driving zone is all yellow. Look at that. I've never seen the headrest have the shield embroidered into the headrest. I've never seen that. Is this like a new thing that Ferrari does? That's crazy. Like, what's the other SF90 having it? Yeah, it's the horse. It's not the shield. Look at this. That is crazy. So that's typically what you're gonna see. And this is the first Ferrari I've ever seen with the shield embroidered into the headrest. I didn't even know that was an option. That's gotta be, that's expensive, for sure. And then there's another fun option, since we're talking about shields. You can actually get on certain cars, I believe if it's like tailor-made or like if you're a special client, you can get rid of the shield and have it hand-painted. And the hand-painted one is like another 50% bigger. It's pretty cool. So yeah, black seats for the passenger and a yellow driving zone for the driver. And we're gonna pop the hood on this or the frunk, and Ferrari will list on a plaque all the basically boxes you checked when you spec your car. And this is a heavily spec'd car. So we're gonna pop this and have a look at what were all the things, what were all the options. And I wanna see if I can find the shield option under this. Now, while we're waiting for the keys of the SF90 to magically appear, this is so clean. You got that whole like panda theme going here on the STO. Big fan of this. I love me a white Lamborghini, guys. You can't go wrong with the carbon fiber louvered front fenders. Beautiful little pinstripe here on the shark fin, and you have the roof scoop. And then the interior, we got a little splash of orange, not too much, but just enough to add a little color to the interior. Beautiful car. STO is sick. I really wanted to get one, and then I decided just to build my own street version. I gotta know. Because it should say that embroidered shield on the headrest should be listed somewhere on here.
Might be listed as other options.
Really? Other options?
Yes.
Does that when they run out of room? Is that what they just
That's what
they
do.
just
So
get
the window
lit?
sticker, I think on this car, I think other options are over $60,000.
Damn. Here we go, dude. Look at the list. It's so small. I didn't even bring my. Oh, that's cool. All
This
the
one's ridiculous.
holy, what is that? I've never seen it written so small. That is an insane list. Okay, I'll hold it right here so I can look. Come on, focus. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna take a photo and then try to read it because I can't even read it from this phone. I am unfortunately, you guys, this blind, which is why I have glasses, but I haven't brought them to this trip because in Florida, every time I get in and out of Ryan's buildings or cars, they fog up. Couldn't handle it. So we found it down here. So after all of these options, there's the special equipment options, and there's one on here that says complete Scuderia shields embroidered on headrests. No joke, first time I've ever seen that. I've never even seen it in photos. Like, special car, just for that. No joke, just that makes me want to buy it. And then that's like the subtle flex when everybody else who has an SF90, you're like, yeah, but you bitched out on the headliner or the headrest.
Nobody's got it.
No one's got it. One of one. I like this one right here. I'm a big V12 guy. You guys know this. Look at this. Hey? 812. Super fast. What a monster. Holy crap. There's a few cars in here. I just looked around. How cool is this ruby stone? Damn. Some real colorful stuff too. Like, look at this. Purple STO. We have like a teal colored, is that a Technica in the back? Is that like, again, I'm saying teal, guys, don't kill me because I'm not the Strad man and I don't know every paint code. James always kills it with the paint codes. I can't even pronounce them. But that teal colored Technica in the back. Shout out to my boy, Rye Fipke. They have a crazy spec McLaren GT that's like this color. Ryan, you need to buy this. Call these guys, H. Greg. They got you. But this thing's sick. You straight pipe this, it's game over. This car is an absolute monster. Now, since we completely, I don't know, built or destroyed, however you want to look at it, my F12, which was a perfectly good street car, by the way. Should I buy an 812 super fast and straight pipe it again so we have a straight piped 812 on the channel? And then Dave's got the straight piped 599 with the manual conversion. This car's sick. This car would be a lot of fun. We know our friends at Gintani have a crazy exhaust for this. I got some real, oh, bro. This car's haunting me. I've been to like 3 dealerships and they all have a version of this gray.
I got this one. I got another one right here for you.
You have 2?
I have 3. So I have 2 of that.
In that color? Oh my goodness, you guys. And you guys were kind of busting my balls that when I went to Eurocar, you guys were giving me a hard time because you were like, buy the Koenigsegg and the GT3 RS. And I'm like, okay, settle down. Daddy ain't made of all the money yet. Now, I love this car in this color. The question is, what are you guys asking for it? Because everyone's asking like $550 for these things.
Correct.
Is that what you're asking?
Close today.
Damn. Damn, supply and demand. Economics is a motherfucker. These are just so crazy. Like every time I look at them, the magnesium wheels, oh man. It's like, look how cool this is. You got holes in the spokes. And the wing. I need this wing in my life, right? And then this one has ceramics. That one has the steel wheel package, which is great if you're gonna take that car to the track. You don't want these brakes, you want those brakes. Oh, these, I like the inserts.
Same inserts, right?
And that's right from the factory, hey?
You know, I think these might be aftermarket inserts. There's a couple different companies that actually make these, which are pretty cool.
These ones are cool.
Yeah.
I like
They
these.
fit the red stitching really well.
Yeah.
The Arctic Gray exterior kind of flows well with it. It's sweet.
Damn, you guys have... Is this for sale?
This is for sale.
Dude,
GTO.
a 599 GTO, come on. I wanted to buy this car and then do the manual conversion Dave did to his 599, but imagine doing it to the GTO.
That would be cool.
I would be that dickhead. Oh, gorgeous. How much are these going for now?
So this one we're asking $950.
$950 is $1 million car.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Can you pop the hood?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I want to show these guys the difference of what the GTO engine looks like because it's all red,
This car is
right? And it's got the most unique brakes that you'll ever see because it's got this plate in front of it that helps take the air and make sure it helps cool, I believe. This is like some sort of feature to help cool the brakes, I believe. I've never seen any other Ferrari have this to protect the ceramics. I don't know what exactly that does, but I think it's for cooling. It has it back here too, on the back wheels. Do you know what that feature does?
What's that, my friend?
This. That disc that's in front of the actual rotor.
I see that. No.
Do you know what those are for, Max? Is it for cooling or is
Yeah,
it for...
I believe it's for cooling.
That's what I thought too, but it's like, this is the only car I've ever seen Ferrari put those on. That's
Yeah.
not one of their race cars.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty intense. I mean, this is like just such a wild car from the factory. Peep the interior.
Oh, like this is the car. V12, straight pipe this bad boy, manual convert this, which you'd be a complete dickhead because, by the way, this is a different interior than a 599. So you have all these buttons here that you'd have to actually get rid of or relocate because you'd have to put the shifter right here. Man, I don't even know how they would do that, but that would be the coolest thing ever if you had a manual 599 GTO.
You'd probably have. I think you'd have the only one in the world that I know of. I haven't heard of any being converted.
Oh, now she's pushing my buttons. He knows how to get me. And as soon as it's one of one, Damon's interested. I gotta show you guys this. So right down here, and let's have a look at this. Basically, this is the Enzo engine. But what's cool is compared to the 599 Dave has, they do it all red because this is the GTO. This is the special edition. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful GTO Enzo engine. I got some tough decisions to make, don't I? This would be the car. Like, to keep in the drive, you show up to a show, manually converted straight pipe GTO. That is crazy. And that's all you'd have to do to it. You don't change the wheels, you don't change anything, you straight pipe it, you manually convert it, that's it. Clutch kick the shit out of this thing and impress everybody. Slide it around. Max is like, that's all you do.
I'll come right with you.
It just doesn't end. Like, they just rolled in a yellow on yellow F8. They got 3 765 LT sitting here, 1 coupe, 2 spiders, insane. And the coolest thing is the Skittles Urus package right here in the corner. Now, Verde Scandal.
I believe it's British. Yeah.
I think it's Verde Scandal. And then that is Viola Parsife.
Parsife, yeah.
Ah, yes! Those are my only 2 paint codes you're gonna get out of me today for Lamborghini. And then Ruby Stone I knew. What's this one called, this gray?
This is Arctic Gray.
Arctic gray for the Porsche. Dude, it's endless in here. This is crazy. You got a 2RS over here?
2RS.
Yeah, everything.
2RS Y-Sack and chalk. 2 Sport Classics. Some regular GT3s, GT3 Tourings.
And then we got the Dave package over here. Come on. Dave, this is for you, buddy. I don't know which way is the easiest way to get over there. Maybe behind this car?
Possibly.
Man, they pack them tight.
Excuse me.
They pack them tight in here. Look at this. Okay. This is for you, Dave. Now, bear with me. I know you don't like a chrome grille, but it's the interior you care about. We could buy this and then turn it into your GT3 race kit because it's got a black interior, right?
Correct.
And it's a coupe.
Coupe.
It's a 2022, 2023?
This is actually I think this is a 19 V8.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is,
So
but
it's
we get this very affordable. This is our
Hold on.
affordable
Is
business.
this the same? No, this is a different body. No, same body style?
Same body style. This is
So it's
first
19
year.
to 23 that are the same.
I think it's 19 through 23. Yeah,
Because that's what
first
Dave was
year.
saying. First year of that car. That's a beautiful car. Everybody's got like some version of like a Nardo gray. Look at this. I'm gonna go to this side and check them out. And then Dave, if you want a Rolls Royce just to cruise around in, I got you. Luxury car city. All right, we had a quick look at the inventory list. It was a 20 Bentley.
It was a 20.
So
Yeah, it was a
that
V8.
would work. It's the right body style, and I think the V8 would be preferable for the race car build, considering the race car uses the V8.
This is true.
It's the right motor. But this is kind of crazy. If you had a Project One, you were eligible to get an AMG GT Black Series with this special painted Project One livery. So every one of these damn little stars is painted on the car. Imagine having that job. So what are you doing today, boss? Oh, I'm just, gonna paint 1,000 little stars on our car today. They must have like a stencil. So everybody I know has one of these all of a sudden. Was there do you know anything about, is there a story we can talk about here? I feel like there's a story because I feel like all the Project One owners were like, cool, I'll take the Black Series, but no one kept them. Like they're all for sale all of a sudden.
Once the Project One car was, they really weren't importing that car to the U.S. They were supposed to come to the United States. So you had a lot of U.S. customers that had ordered that car to have it come here.
They're not bringing the Project
I
One here?
believe Project One, I remember that it wasn't street legal in the U.S. They weren't able to pass something, so there was an issue with that. I don't know if they're still working on getting that resolved, but I know that those
Damn,
cars were supposed to be
Mercedes.
coming here. And I think that you had a lot of those owners that were residing here that had ordered this car. And I think once that news broke, I think that upset maybe those owners slightly. Some of those owners have homes in Europe as well, so they're just going to have the car in Europe, which is fine.
Makes sense. I mean, when you're rich, you're rich. Well, it's a deadly looking, super sick livery. So if you were going to get, a Black Series, this would be a very unique one to get. And everyone will assume you got a Project One, so that doesn't hurt either. It's funny though, if the Project One couldn't come here, you're probably thinking to yourself, yep, Mercedes spent all the money trying to get back in the first place in F1.
I do have.
Huge thank you to the H. Greg crew. Nice
Thank
to meet
you,
you,
guys.
Max. We'll see you soon.
Nice to meet you.
I
See
like
you
the
tomorrow.
idea of that. You started asking, what car has miles so we can go for a drive?
Let's do that. Sounds like the future.
Gosh, I spend too much money on cars, you guys. We are inside a Bugatti dealership here in Florida, and we have a very, very rare and exclusive look into the power plant that powers the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, the 300 plus mile an hour monster. This is a W16 quad turbo engine, produces 1,577 horsepower. This engine and transmission sitting here today, which is extremely rare to be able to see a glimpse of the power plant outside of the actual vehicle. This alone is $950,000 US. Now, you probably want to buy it with the rest of the car. Let me give you a quick walk around. Have it sitting here. You have two turbos on this side. You can see the turbos here exposed. They look quite small, which makes them very, very quick to spool up to produce that amazing amount of horsepower and insane top speed. You got two more turbos sitting right over here. You got the transmission sitting here. The transmission, you just look at it. It's beautiful. You have the Bugatti logo. You have Bugatti logos everywhere on this thing, of course. This is produced over in France, and they are currently completely sold out. This model specifically belongs to the Super Sport. which is their new. All right, guys, locked and loaded. The Lamborghini Murcielago is in the great hands of Plycar Automotive Transportation. This is what Daily Driven Exotics relies on. It's also what Marty McFly relies on, getting his car back when it's broken and he can't get back to 1985. Give these guys a call if you need any of your vehicles transported coast to coast in the most professional manner, enclosed trailer with all the proper insurance. That's what's up. Give them a follow on the gram as well. Shout out to Nick and the entire crew. Been many, many, many years of transporting our cars, and we absolutely love them. They're always on time, and you can even track your vehicle in their trucks. Look at these beautiful vehicles that they even transport your vehicle around in.